Dave, what's your overriding feeling after that one?
Oh, look, really frustrated, really disappointed. We at 15-6, we had control of the game. We had chances to pin them in the corners. We had a fair bit of success from kicking, but it's like we got bored of it. Played and overplayed and turned the ball over and brought them back into the game. So, yeah, look, disappointing. We should have closed that out, and really, we've got ourselves to blame.
It was a bit of inexperience, you think, with some of the kicking inside, even some of the kicking at the end. They could have kept the ball.
Yeah, look, I think we'd carried 3 times late in the game, got turned over each time. What we know is Argentina weren't going to play any footy, and so trying to put some pressure back on them. And look, it's got to be better right across the board in regard to our kicking options and our communication around that, and we need multiple people contributing to that. So, yeah, it's disappointing. We're constantly passing messages down, even in the first half when we had a lot of ball, and we're trying to go around them a lot after squeezing them up, but there's chances to nudge in behind them too, because they got most of the guys in the front line. So we talked about that at half time, and we didn't execute that well enough in the second half.
What about the hair pulling incident? That's pretty grubby play. You think might have got a penalty reversed from that, or got the penalty out of it?
Which one?
The hair pulling from the team. Hair.
Yeah, look, we could probably go back and look at a number of incidents. So yeah, look, I'll leave that to the refs and the TMO and ARs to sort that out.
Did you say that Michael on the field at the time?
Nah, that's the first I've heard of it.
Dave, do you feel like you should be further in that first half? No one possession territory, but did you feel like, what was the chart half after that?
Yeah, look, what we knew is we'd made them make a lot of tackles. Yeah, we should have been in front further. Yeah, look, that's been an issue for us so far. We've got to be more clinical, turn pressure into points, and really, Argentina never liked scoring a try all night, and so, I think we defended well at times, but yeah, we've got to turn pressure into points, and frustrating for us all. Wise are doing a fantastic job around our attack, but it's one more phase, and at times, our ruck's not a disaster. Just need to hang on go an extra couple of phases and apply pressure. So we just felt if we could score straight after half time, we could probably blow the game out. They'd made a lot of tackles. We felt they were fatiguing and just hanging in there. But we didn't put them out of it, and it hurt us in the end.
Dave, you got another week off now. I suppose it's probably a bit frustrating because you've more or less want to rectify it, but will that extra week help?
Look, we haven't got an option there, have we? So we'll do what we plan to do, and choose a pretty even comp now, isn't it? So we had a chance to have a real stranglehold on that and go into the last game just requiring a win, but we've left the door open. So obviously a big game between New Zealand and Argentina next week, and we'll have a pretty clear idea of what we need to do in the last week.
Dave, you said at the start that you thought that with the kicking game it looked like players got bored with it, but the messages were still coming down. How did that play out?
Yeah, no, there's plenty of messages. I'd say Wisey's ears are ringing a little bit. Look, obviously when Nick White kicked, we were able to apply a lot of pressure. Reece put a bomb up at one stage, which we went into the game with a plan and got some success out of that. But look, we had a lot of opportunities from 2 or 3 phases to then drill a corner, and they got no one there. We turned that into a foot race and apply a bit of pressure, and maybe we get a set piece down there. So it's an area of our game we've got to be better. We've put a lot of time into our kicking strategy, and clearly it's just not instinctive all the time yet.
Dave, just an assessment as well on Reece again at 10.
I'd say he still had a pretty strong performance. As teams, you need a lot of help around you, and like I said, we've got plenty of guys who can kick a ball in our back line, and so we want to actually play to width and bring defence up and nudge him behind. So, I think he needs a little bit of help around others chipping in to get our kick strategy out there.
Anything else?
Anything for Hoops?
I was going to say, yeah, your thoughts, Michael, on the field?
Oh, very similar to Dave. At 15-6, felt really good, felt comfortable. Thought we had a stranglehold on that game. I thought we were ill-disciplined at times to let them back in. They had some good times at scrum there at the back end, which we'll be disappointed about. We got onto a strong front foot at the start of the game and unable to seal that out there at the end. So those scrum penalties were quite big. They got their chest out on those ones. So I know Mario and the boys will be happy with that. So we'll be looking at that as well.
And Hoops, the Wallabies, do they need to discover and learn the art of winning? Is that what was all out there tonight? Was just a side not able to capitalise on their advantage?
No, it's a big statement. I think Dave summed it up with what we need to do to be better. Stick to our game plan a little bit harder, be a little bit more relentless on what we set out there to do, and adapt on the run. We didn't know it was going to rain. We didn't know it was going to be wet in the first half. Even greasy with that pill. So how we could have capitalised on that. A lot of guys in the front line. So just sticking to our stuff harder.
Well, just your overall thought about having the test here in Newcastle.
Oh, we've been really greatly supported all week. Going down into Newcastle, good buzz about this, sold out as far as you can sell things out these days. A lot of people excited about the Wallabies being back up here. My debut was 9 years ago up here, and that was the last time we were here. So really exciting for us to be back up. We've had a great time in the hunt. We've been well looked after, but disappointed we couldn't seal it off there tonight.